Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host, LFG. Ethereum Chappelle upgrade community celebrates as update goes live on mainnet. We're going to talk about Ethereum. What Bitcoin bear market? Bitcoin prices closely copying old halving cycles. Been saying this forever. Why are you now finally realizing it? Twitter to launch crypto and stock trading in partnership with eToro. And last but not least, more SEC news. SEC argues recent court case weakens Ripple Labs fair notice defense. To the market. Market cap coming in at 1.249 trillion, y'all. Looking good. Bitcoin dominance down 46.9%. ETH dominance up 18.2%. Ooh, and gas fees are climbing. A whopping 40 Gwei will get you an ETH transaction. Haven't seen those numbers in quite some time. Looking at the market, Bitcoin up 8.46 on the week. Ethereum just broke the hell out of everything. We're going to look at that here in a second. 6.03% on the day. Let's blow through some of these real quick. Threes, some fours, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ethereum Classic. Looks like it's gonna be a green day, guys. Lido 6.58, Aptos 4.73, Arbitrum. ARB's finally making a comeback. $1.32, 12.29%. And Phantom 6.7 on the day. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be a green day, guys. Bitcoin. Alright, this is where we're at. We're still trying to turn this $30,000 level into support, guys. That's pretty much what we're looking at. Nothing amazing has happened. Looks like 30,422. Let's just call it 30,400. Somewhere in this range looks to be our next 28.9 level, basically, where we were beating our heads against this ceiling for quite some time, and it looks like this is what we might do here. If we continue to range in here, I'm happy. Anytime we drop below this 30 grand line into the purple highlight area I have here, I get a little concerned. If you're bearish, what you want to see is us turn this 30 into super strong support. That's it. I mean, if you're bullish, excuse me. If you're bearish, you definitely want to see us break below this 29.5-ish area. I don't have my VPBR turned on right now, but basically what you'd be looking at if it was turned on, you're going to be looking at a low volume node here. And if we break basically into the middle of this, I'm assuming this low volume area, we're going to fall back down to around the 28.9, 28.4 levels. All right. Again, not going to spend too much time on it because, guys, this is not a trading channel. I'm not even a good trader. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just some random dude in a room doing YouTube videos. This is not financial advice. I'm also not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence and your own research. Yeah, Ethereum. Big bada boom. And this literally just happened just a few minutes ago. So we've been in this ascending channel. Well, to me, what looks like ascending channel. And if you've been playing this channel for some time, if you're playing swings, you've been making some good money. Highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, etc., etc. And we just broke out. Hopefully it holds. Last time we did this right here, we had a mini flag on the 30-minute. It broke out and then instantly retraced. We're looking for the same thing right here. We're looking to see if Ethereum can hold above this trend line. Flip it to support. That'd be super bullish. If it comes down, does a retest, touches the top, takes off again. Let's go to the 1 hour. So it's a confirmed breakout on the 1. Was not over here. Again, we're going to see if it'll hold. Breakout. It looks like a mini retest. Maybe like it came back down, came back up. So it broke out. Candle closed here. Open it up so you guys see. broke out, candle closed just above it, started here, taken off. That would be kind of like a mini retest if we hit the 30-minute. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, 15 looks like it's losing steam. Yeah, I would just keep an eye on it. It's not like a 100% confirmed breakout. Sort of on the 1 hour looks like it is, but it looks like it's running out of steam. But I'm assuming this is all due to the upgrade. We had a small sell-off because people were allowed to basically access their funds that have been staked for a little bit, which is what everybody's afraid of, that they'd be able to access the funds and they dump heavily in the market. It doesn't look like it hurt us too much. What is the 12th right there? So right around here would be where people were allowed to unstake. Then we took off to the races again. Interesting stuff, guys. Just something to look at, keep your eyes on. That's all I'm gonna do for the charts, guys. Let's move on to the news and get you on with your day. Ethereum Shapella upgrade community celebrates as update goes live on mainnet. Members of the Ethereum community responded to the latest upgrade that happened on the Ethereum mainnet. The much awaited Shapella update on Ethereum has gone live, paving the way for new features such as the unstaking of ETH. Members of the community celebrated with various responses to the newest update in the Ethereum ecosystem. Shapella is a term used by the community that blends together Shanghai and Capella, the upgrades that happen simultaneously. The hard fork is an important milestone on Ethereum's roadmap, leaving a lot of community members excited for the network's future. Many of the members of the community offered their congratulations to the developers of the network. Ethereum Foundation researcher Danny Ryan said that while proof of stake took a bit of time, the loop was finally complete. At the Shapella watch party hosted by the Ethereum Foundation team, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin said that the network is now in a really good place. He explained that we're in a stage where the hardest and the fastest parts of the Ethereum protocol transitions are basically over. Very significant things still need to be done, but those can be done at a slower pace. Meanwhile, Crypto Singer? What is a crypto singer? Jonathan Mann celebrated the new update with another song performance at Shapella watch party. Am I an idiot? I don't know who this guy is. I could possibly be an idiot. Who knows? Well, there you go. Song a day man. .lens. Can we make this image a meme? While some celebrated the present, others decided to look forward to the network's future. Ethereum community member Anthony Sassano reminded the community that the next major feature will be EIP 4844, which aims to enhance scalability of rollups on Ethereum. Meanwhile, blockchain analyst firm Glassnode expects that even though the Shapella update will unlock staked ETH, less than 1% are planning to sell, which makes sense. We're having a huge breakout right now. The analytics company said that only 253 validators have signed up to exit. Apart from this, there are also mechanisms in place to prevent a massive flood of ETH supply from being dumped in the markets at the time. Excuse me, had to yawn. One of the expected effects of the Shapella update is the onboarding of more institutional investors into Ethereum. Freddie Zwanzerger, Ethereum's ecosystem lead at Blockdaemon, foresees that there may be more interest in ETH staking opportunities from larger investors since there's a clear withdrawal option in place now. That makes sense. Well, let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Onward and upward for Ethereum. What Bitcoin bear market? BTC price closely copying gold halving cycles. Yeah, that's what I'm a 4-year cycle guy. I don't think we've deviated from it. Bitcoin continues to fill the halving cycle roadmap in classic style compared to 2013 and 2017. The latest BTC price metrics show Bitcoin price action is right on track when it comes to sealing new all-time highs. New data suggests. A suite of price metrics from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode released on April 11th hints that Bitcoin currently halving cycle is playing out in classic style. Bitcoin price closely resembles prior halving cycles, with BTC USD up over 70% in 2023 and far from its $15,600 lows in November of 2022. Analysts are already considering the role of next year's block subsidy halving, set to cut the amount of Bitcoin miners mint per block from 6.25 Bitcoin to 3.125 Bitcoin. Whew, it's crazy. The more and more they cut, the crazier it sounds. Sorry. The equity halving represents an emission decrease exactly like other which preceded it. Bets are therefore increasing over the impact of Bitcoin's price performance, likewise copying past halvings, with the event itself acting as a springboard for all-time highs. A look at Glassnode's figures underscore the similarities of the current halving cycle to previous ones. Despite comparatively muted gains in percentage terms, Bitcoin USD is now trending upwards, following that increasingly appears to be a bear market bottom. Yeah, I agree. Tracking the price action since the latest all-time high likewise places this cycle firmly within historical context. Meanwhile, in an analyst late last month, Date Resources Ecoinometrics, jeez, Nick. Ecoinometrics offered an additional insight into recent performance. New all-time highs are also due, it agreed, bar a macroeconomic recession distorting the roadmap. Bitcoin's price action suggests a bottom has formed, but with an impending global recession, it's premature to assume it reasoned. This is the only argument that people have, and I gotta admit, yes, a global economic recession could affect Bitcoin, but there's also a huge there's also a huge opposite side narrative saying that because of the huge global recession, that people will be looking for alternatives like Bitcoin, right? And if Bitcoin runs, the rest of the market's going to run. I don't care what's going on. That's how it's always been. That's how it'll always be until we see the altcoins start to deviate from Bitcoin. I think I just feel it's going to continue to go the way it's been going. Hope that made sense. Kind of rambling. Economic uncertainty will increase demand for safe havens, but Bitcoin still trades very much like a risk asset. Up only to 180,000. As Cointelegraph reported, belief that 2024 halving cycle will continue. The good times has gone nowhere during the latest bear market. Philb, co-founder of trading suite Decent Trader, recently doubled down on his conviction that Bitcoin's all-time high next cycle will come in 2025 and see a Bitcoin price tag of around 180,000. I think it's a very conservative price prediction. Price predictions are annoying, but 180K I think is decently conservative. Not bad, but conservative. He nonetheless noted that as time goes on, Bitcoin price gains will see a tapering effect, smaller comparative gains in percentage terms with each cycle. Yeah, that's what we could say. The law of diminishing returns. I don't know. Like, it's funny because everybody wants to try and predict it, as opposed to just watching the trend, just watching the market, and seeing where it goes. When the steam falls out, get out. You know. Yeah, I don't know. What you guys think? Are you guys 4-year cycle people, or do you think we're gonna have a larger macro turn down for a very long bear market? Let me know. Comments down below. Twitter to launch crypto and stock trading in partnership with eToro. The popular social media app is looking to introduce crypto and stock trading options from within the app as Musk aims to penetrate financial markets. Popular social media platform Twitter is reportedly set to introduce a new feature that will allow users of the platform to trade cryptocurrencies and stocks. The new feature is being launched in partnership with fintech firm eToro, as reported by CNBC. Twitter users will be able to browse market charts for a wider variety of financial instruments and purchase or sell crypto and other assets through eToro. The latest partnership between the social media platform and fintech firm will expand on Twitter's cash tags feature that currently allows users to view real-time trading data from TradingView. The new financial features can be accessed via a View on eToro tab, which will take the users to eToro's trading platform. The fintech company, founded in 2007, introduced crypto trading features and a crypto wallet in 2019. The latest partnership would also be the first notable deal for a social media giant since Elon Musk took over as CEO after acquiring social media's network for $44 billion last year. Yoni Asaya, eToro CEO, called the partnership a perfect match and believes the feature will help bring a new audience to the platform. Asia noted that financial Twitter became quite a trend and was key to the retail trading boom during 2021. He added that cash tags searches have grown into millions. On the other hand, Musk, in a recent interview, said that he wants Twitter to become the biggest financial institution in the world. Musk had earlier floated the idea of making Twitter a super app with a focus on building an ecosystem that would offer users access to several online services in one place. The concept of a super app is quite popular in China, where such apps function as a gateway to everything a consumer needs in their day-to-day life. WeChat, for example, offers instant messaging, social media, travel and hotel booking, banking, and more. Interesting. All right, guys, last but not least, we'll get you out of here. SEC argues recent court case weakens Ripple Labs' fair notice defense. The SEC filed a letter supporting its motion for a summary judgment against Ripple Labs, citing a separate court case it had recently won. Recent court judgment further weakens a key defense made by a technology firm, Ripple Labs, in its ongoing legal battle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. The regulator has claimed to a federal judge. In an April 11th letter to U.S. District Judge Annalise Torres, who is overseeing the SEC versus Ripple Lab case, the SEC highlighted the judge's opinion in a separate enforcement action it won against investment advisory firm Commonwealth Equity Services. In that case, it was deemed that a long-standing court precedent provides sufficient fair notice. Later, blah, 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 authority and further. The SEC argued that the long-standing Supreme Court precedent, which gave rise to the Howey test, which is used to determine what constitutes a security, provides Ripple Labs with a fair notice as to what a security is, just as the precedent referred to in the Commonwealth case had. The SEC added, its case with Commonwealth provides additional authority for rejecting Ripple's fair notice defense. Ripple's argument that the SEC had failed to provide it with fair notice before suing it for committing securities fraud in December of 2020 is regarded as one of its key defenses. While many observers such as crypto exchange Coinbase believe the defense to be a winner, legal experts such as John Deaton have a different opinion. Here's what John said. I trust his opinion. The fair notice defense is not what a lot of people think it is. I see a lot of comments about how Ripple F&D is a slam dunk and Ripple and XRP will win. Make no mistake about it, Ripple hopes the judge never decides the F&D. XRP holders would prefer no decision on the F&D. Deaton's previously noted that the fair notice defense, which is the F&D, only comes into play if the judge decides Ripple's token was a security at any time between 2013 and the present. Deaton believes Ripple Labs' best chance lies in convincing the judge that XRP is not a security based on the Howey test. And I'm assuming this is what he's talking about. If the judge finds XRP was a security in early years, but Ripple lacked fair notice, Ripple wouldn't have to pay any fines or be disgorged its profits. The bottom line is the fair notice defense is like an insurance policy for Ripple, but not for XRP holders. The SEC is arguing all XRP are securities because XRP itself represents all of Ripple's efforts. Yes, they are making shit up as they go. We need the judge to declare today's token not a security, which they already did in the library case, if I remember correctly, so I don't even know why this is still a thing. We need to win on a strict Howey analysis. A Howey test analysis. 1 year later, does XRP pass the Howey test? In order to pass Howey test and be considered an investment contract, aka security, 4 factors must be satisfied. If all 4 factors are not met, the instrument or asset is not a security. Well, there you go. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Comments down below. Let's look at Ethereum one more time before we get out of here. Red candle starting to form on the 1 hour. Let's hit the 30. 2 red candles. Let's hit the 15. Small red diamond. Again, this isn't terrible. I'd like to see a bounce at the top of this trend line. Back to 1 hour. And let's hit Bitcoin. Right in the middle of our 3,000 to 3,004. Or 3,400, excuse me. Yeah. Looks like we're going to get some sideways movement, which means altcoins might run, guys. Keep an eye on those things. Outside of that, per usual, if you do enjoy the content I provide here on Boring Crypto.io, please by all means subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, watch, like, and share the videos on all of your social platforms, and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here.